your car, huh? I'm telling you.
Why are you having a June bug in your car?
Oh yeah, we back at it.
You talking about you 14 having bottles and people over there and all that? There was definitely some roaches. Yeah, I mean the roaches. You ever eat a roach? No. Never ate a roach.
Good morning, my peoples. My good people, good morning, man. What the fuck? Somebody wrote on my desk, man. Shut up, you from the IE. Top of the week. Prestige. I'm finna go on Prestige podcast, man. They finna grill me, I think. You know, for all y'all that say I'm from the IE, how y'all I'm not from the IE. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come Saturday. That's perfect. Today might be a wash. I'm gonna come Saturday then. You know, top of the AM. It's Monday. All right, that's perfect. I'm up there. I'm finna go on a podcast run, man. It's game time. It's game time, y'all. It just be funny. Because for a second, like, listen, like, everybody be like, oh, he not from LA. Scottie not from LA. Like, do you realize the only time y'all see content about me not being from LA, it comes from the suburban profile? You ever notice that? So with that being said, wouldn't it make sense that I'm the one creating the narrative and y'all just be feeding into it? This shit is crazy. I gotta warm my coffee up. Damn. Back on Fig. Y'all know I've done Apollo. I did Community. I'm gonna tap in with T-Rail and them, man. But to be honest with you, I'm gonna start hitting up like Prestige, you know what I'm saying? He in the chat right now. I'm gonna start fucking with the people I feel like, I'm not gonna say need it, but back on Fig and them already, like, they up there, you know what I'm saying? I wanna go fuck with the people who still grassroots with it. Cause it's a lot of, like, you know, Suburban is the people's channel, man. So I want to support motherfuckers who really still growing they shit. What's in them? They out of here. They got Dame Lillard, nigga Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? I got to go rock with the people I feel like that's doing some major shit that's maybe not getting the same looks. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of going to be my move. I definitely want to hit back on Fig. And then I'm really in the process of figuring out how we could do our own shit. Suburban needs one. We well overdue. We need like 4 or 5 different shows, man, to be honest with you. I'm trying to do like a whole little network. And I want to start signing motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for Storm Debarge to have a podcast under Suburban. I think Storm will be dope. I want to just start buying up creators, you know what I mean? Imagine if I could give Storm Debarge $200,000 a year to be on Suburban. Amazing. I would love to do that. And just different creators. So as we start to grow this thing, I'm looking for like creators that we could throw a bag at, and we can like kind of create the system for them to come and be podcasters, be creators. Because again, LA is full of wonderful creators, and like from a business standpoint, LA, the media landscape is changing rapidly. And so you look at Fig Munity, back on Fig, like they are putting themselves in position. But now it's like, okay, I want Suburban to be in position, and I want Suburban to house all these different creators. You know, so it's just game time. We got to make a lot of big moves, big steps. I feel like my team, you know, my brothers on my team, the business side of it, I feel as though like my team, like they be like, oh yeah, go live on Instagram. And I think that shit is cool, you know what I mean? But I feel like we just got to move faster, you know what I mean? But we still learning how to use creators. Like for a minute we had some creators and they were doing like, oh, like Ronnie's in here right now. We just weren't using our creators right. And so it's a learning process. But man, DW Flame, nigga, imagine if, I don't know if you could have, I don't know if you should have a podcast, but you definitely a creator, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, so how could we bring him on board and like give niggas a bag to go do what they already doing? You know what I mean? All creators need is a bag. That's all creators need, bro. Cause this shit is hard. It's hard to make a bag off of this shit. And so because we have a brand, the brands, creators do as well. But if we have a brand and a system that could support it, come on, man. Come on, man. Like imagine if we could go to Cash App and Cash App could give us like 4 million, you know what I'm saying, for like the next, whatever, 4 years. They give us $1 million a year. We break that bag down with all of our creators, and now we just got a mega hub, you know what I'm saying? And like, whenever you come to LA, you got to tap in with Suburban, you know what I mean? You got to go get on Ronnie's podcast, or you got to get on DW Flame podcast, or shit, you go do the whole run. Like, we just got to create a big-ass conglomerate. It's going to take time, but I'm on some like, nigga, next 3 years type shit, bro. And when I say 3 years, I really mean this year. But yeah, the bag is key, bro. All my creators know, like, the bag is, if you ain't got the bag, it's hard, bro. This shit ain't easy, nigga. Like, I'm in a good spot, and even to this day, nigga, like, no cap. Nigga, as of, like, this morning, like, that 800 number call you already know what that 800 number want, man. Mister, you haven't paid your bill and you're 2 payments late. Like, that shit is real as fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially don't let you have, like, a little girl or something. You got a little female. She don't understand that. She just, like, I ain't got flowers. Like, so, you know. But at the end of the day, we having fun with this shit. They say create your own network. Yeah, that's what we doing. We create our own network. It's just hard. It's harder than you would think, bro. It's like, it's not. I feel like people look at us and be like, oh, all you got to do is this, and this. And it's like, bro, the shit is not easy. Like, that shit is stupid hard. Like, it's stupid hard. But we gonna get it done. No complaining, no none of that. We steady enterprising. We making mistakes. We learning. We bringing people in. We losing people. We bringing them back in. We losing them again. Like, this shit is all a process, and we gonna get there. So, yeah, that's, if you've ever been wondering, like, what's next, we got our editorial, meaning we got our newsletter and our blog, which I think is huge. But now we just got to flood it in with dope-ass creators. And we got to just do better with original video content. Like, how does Suburban get on TikTok and thrive on TikTok? We definitely need creators. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is winning. I was out last night, and I just realized, like, oh, shit. TikTok is, like, the wave. Like, Instagram is dead. Instagram is dead. Like, that's a fucked up realization, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, so that's it, man. It's Monday, man. How y'all feeling, bro? Monday motivation. Let's get it. It's time to get to it. It's time to fucking get to it. Y'all at work or what? Where y'all at? Where my people at, man? Where's Sonic? Add links. Where my people at this morning, man? Don't Panic, what up? I don't know who runs this Don't Panic 300 page, but they doing the right thing. Shorty says she driving. Shout out Unreachable Beauty. I like that. On her way to work. I'm like big boy in the morning right now. One take Ocho off work today. My brother, you never off work, man. We always working. I know you always working, big dog. We ain't never off. We ain't never off. Got to steady putting that work, man, every single day. Once you get past that, like, I don't know how old y'all are, but once you get past that, like, once you get past, like, 25 years old, all this shit is work. You know what I mean? Even fun be work, nigga. It's a job. Like, your homegirl, it's my birthday, let's go. That shit's a work. All right, bigger than us. Somebody said the media landscape is changing quickly. I think there's a play with the Black Professional Network mixer at the gathering spot and a panel on the topic with you, Source LA, and a few others. I don't know what that means, but yes, I definitely do agree. Yeah, I definitely do agree. The landscape is changing. I would love to do a panel or a mixer, bro. I'm passionate about the media space. I'm very passionate. Very, very passionate. I'm passionate about life, man. I did an interview with KTLA not long ago. And they've been taking a minute to my interview to drop. But anyways, I did an interview with KTLA and they were just like, oh, like, what's like your motivation? I'm like, bro, like, and not always, but I'm just passionate about like life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just into living this thing great. You know, like, I don't have like, oh, my purpose is basketball or my purpose is singing. Like, nah, bro, my purpose is just to be passionate about this shit. You know what I mean? Passionate about my wins, passionate about my losses, passionate through the ups, through the downs. Like, all I got to give is energy. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody should adopt that mindset. It's just energy. Like, it's just an abundant mindset, abundant energy, and just passion. Like, the ability, the wherewithal, and like the just the courage to be happy through this shit, man. It takes courage to be happy and positive, bro. It's so easy to be negative. Like, that shit easy as fuck. And it makes you, it's comfortable. Like, you comfortable being negative. Like, it takes courage to be positive through this shit. And to be front facing. You know what I mean? All right, Brandon said, top of the AM, keep doing what you're doing. Every event I'm booked for you or your team is at. Okay, I like that. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Let's Be Legends, gotta go get it. Yeah, gotta go get it, man. Forget my wife. Somebody said forget their wife. You a fool. Yeah, man. I got in this shit to get hella rich, take care of my family, get all the women, all of that, man. Now it's just about enterprising and getting in front of the cameras, putting yourself out there, making this shit happen. And that's it, man. All right. I'm actually working on our schedule for the day right now. If y'all ever wonder, like, I just get up and work on our schedule every single day. So apparently there's a sinkhole in Baldwin Hills. I'm writing a story about that right now. Baldwin Hills. And the water was being messed up because of it. I never knew that. Damn. There's a mad sinkhole in the fucking thing. That's crazy. Where's it at? Visit? Let me see. Anybody in the Baldwin Hills area? Damn. So y'all been having dirty water in Baldwin Hills. Why am I just now hearing about this? I guess it's like this morning that this shit happened. Damn. Y'all look at my little dog, man. Coco, what you doing in here, big dog? Coco? Y'all see my pants on the floor? Hey, baby. What's up, big dog? Hi, baby. Look at this dude. He's such a weird dog. He's such a weird dog sometimes. What up, baby? Somebody said in Santa Monica. Okay. You live in Santa Monica? Watch out, man. Yo, don't be retarded, man. No. See? You're doing too much. You're doing too much, man. Doing too much, man. You must be a unreachable beauty. You must be a transplant, man. You live in Santa Monica. That's transplant vibes. I ain't mad at you if you are. I love transplants. I think transplants have a better mindset than. Ooh, this might be dangerous. They got a better mindset than the people from actually from LA. They got a better mindset. Sinkhole. Okay. Water main. So there was she said, "Don't say that, bro. You gonna wake up." I know. You know, you got to be a little toxic to get the people, you know, like enjoying it. Water main break causes sinkhole in Baldwin Hills. Not entirely wrong. I think it's just like not entirely wrong. It's because they know. So, like, I was talking to this girl yesterday, right? Transplant. She's from St. Louis. And she was like, oh, let's go ride bikes at the beach. And I'm like, ride bikes at the beach? I got some shit, and maybe it's just me, but I'm like, I don't think about shit like that. I don't think like niggas from LA think about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she don't have a beach in St. Louis, so she's like, oh, I love the beach. Like, I just want Coco. You doing too much, man. Stop, man. Get out, man. God damn. Y'all just don't think about shit like riding the beach or going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. All right, Coco, you gotta go. Get out. You coughing too much. This nigga hacking and shit. This nigga fucking up my shit, man. What the fuck is going on here? Media gaming pop up. Brand new. DM me, man. Bro, he been doing that shit since he was a young buck. This shit's ridiculous.
What's good?
Top of the top, man. What's up, man?
Oh, man, chilling, man. What about yourself? You know what I'm saying? The other day I heard you going off talking that talk, man. You was talking heavy.
What's that? What you mean? When?
You was talking, you know what I'm saying, life and business and mindset.
Oh, man. I'll be up here yapping, man. I'll be regurgitating, man. Coco, no, get out, bro. Hold on, my dog is crazy. Get out. I feel bad, man, because usually I let him chill, but he's doing too much right now.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I heard you talking that, I'm saying that big cloth talk.
Yeah, man, you know, gotta give the people a little motivation, a little toxicity. That's it. That's all it is to it, bro. I think that was shit. That might have been yesterday.
What up, Steven?
Yesterday.
It was the day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You was really in there peeling off, you know what I'm saying? But you was talking some stuff that I think the world needed to hear.
What were my talking points? Oh, just being positive.
Yeah, being positive where most people, you know what I'm saying, was having a negative connotation around the mindset that, you know what I'm saying, no matter what the circumstance or situation look like right now, you can better your situation, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you was kind of talking about, you know what I'm saying? No matter, you know what I'm saying, skin color, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're going through.
I was out last night, having drinks, and we were talking about that. And I was telling the young lady, like, and I think too, when I speak, I could kind of discount some people's realities, you know.
Yeah. What do you mean you can discount people's reality? Talk to me. I don't understand that.
Because, you know, people will be like, oh, like, there's no opportunity, right?
That's not you're right.
They'll say that.
Yes.
And like, okay, like, as somebody who has had opportunities as a black man, has taken advantage of those opportunities and missed some opportunities, I can say there's opportunities out here.
Yes.
But technically, even I believe that, right? You know, women are a little bit more understanding. I was like, I guess you are discounting their reality when you say that's not true. For them, there are no opportunities, and technically, because they think that, it is true. That is their reality. Like, you have, all right. But the truth is, like, they are out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the key thing is, it's also it's so fucked up, but it's beautiful about life. It's like, because information is like, the only way to know is to know.
Yes.
You don't know, and it's like, it's kind of
right.
crazy. Yeah.
No, you're right.
The only way it's a crazy thing when they're like, yo, it's, you know, I want to be the fastest runner in the world.
Yep.
The cool thing about that is, like, there's not really much you can do to run faster. You just have to run faster. Like, that's how you have to beat your new speed. That's the only way. You can't do much else. You can work out, but the only way to beat your past speed is to run faster than it. And so, you know, interesting shit, man. Interesting shit.
No, but it's so true. I think this is where, you know what I'm saying, opportunities are missed, because everything is within your mind. If you don't believe something, I don't care what happens around you, you're just not gonna see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people, before you first got your car, you never seen that car on the street. But the second you got it, you seen that car every time it passed by. Why? Because that's what you focus on. So if you focus on the fact that there's no opportunities, there will be no opportunities.
100%. 100%.
So I agree with you wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say you were speaking that truth. But this is why so many people, you know what I'm saying, especially, this is why transplants come to LA and win. And the people from LA, unfortunately, don't win as much, because transplants come here with the idea, I can win here. People who are from here have the mindset that, man, ain't no opportunities, man. I've always been here, man. Ain't nothing going on. And if you have that mindset, you get that. This is why I've seen so many people come here and acting and business and in finances, no matter what area, and they win.
They're taking that shit off.
They do. They do. But this is why LA, you know what I'm saying, people from LA lose so much, you know what I'm saying, because of the mindset.
Yeah, man. Niggas got to get it together.
You win here and work together to get things done. I've seen, yeah, you know what I'm saying, if you can work together with people, you know what I'm saying, but it's a mindset. This is why people, you know what I'm saying, people lose. Like, they have the thing, oh, man, I can't work with black people. If you have that mindset, it won't work. Whatever it is that you decide that you can't do, you get that.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? One of the main points that you made, you know what I'm saying, that really stuck with me was the fact that you talked about people, you know what I'm saying, talking about how hard it is here. Yeah, it's hard, but it's even harder in other places around the world where there is no opportunity. There is nothing you know what I'm saying, damn near can do. But here, there's money everywhere. There's so many different things that you can do to make money. However, because we have choice, people decide, I don't want to do that. That's beneath me. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you feel, you don't make the money you want to make.
Oh, man, I'm the king of that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? But what happens is when you have, you know what I'm saying, that mindset, but this is a mindset that was built within LA culture.
Nah, for sure.
I know. I grew up in South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up exactly where they grew up. You know what I'm saying? Ate cup of noodles and Tyromies every day.
He said,
you know what I'm saying? And
Tyromies.
You know what I'm saying? That's how bad my English is still bad. You know what I'm saying? This is growing up in the hood, my English is still bad. But even with that, you know what I'm saying? I've had so many people, you know what I'm saying? Family like, oh man, you're smart. You're lucky. You're this. I was like, how was I smart? How was I lucky? I was in special ed. I taught myself how to read. I ended up writing a book myself. You know what I'm saying? I ended up doing that. But yet they like, oh my God, you've always been smart. How?
Right.
I I decided to work for what I wanted. I decided to build myself. You ask most people that know me, I was in special ed growing up, but I taught myself how to read. I worked my way up to where I am now. Now, financially, I'm in a financial position that most people can't, you know what I'm saying, imagine.
You winning now. Make it happen
Yeah,
just by putting them steps in.
but that's it. That wasn't always my reality. That wasn't always my reality, but it's my reality now.
My shit done froze.
No, you back. You back.
We got a guest in the building. What's up, brother?
Nigga, I ain't no guess. This shit. This a LA page, nigga. I'm home.
I'll take that. I'll take
What's
that.
up? Good morning, cuz.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I
Talk to us.
agree with you, and I can't say that I don't disagree, but I understand what you don't understand.
Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's work through that.
All right. We had the privilege of growing up together, literally.
We did.
Okay. We started at a spot.
Yep.
We went through life, kids. I'm talking about 10, 9 years old, 10, 11, 12. We was kids.
Yeah.
And we started progressing in life.
Yeah.
We both got to a space. I think you a year or two older than me. 1 year? I'm 38.
Yeah, so 1 year. I'm 39.
All right, so you a year older than me. We got to a point where I walked backwards and you walked forward. They say, when doing college? I said, a university? I said, yeah, you playing football and all the shit. That was the opportunity that I didn't give myself, that you gave yourself. Now,
Okay.
when you went to college, I said, damn, when I went to college, I got courted on the set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I've started to go backwards in my mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You progressed every day in your mentality. Two people from the same background, same church, same whooping, same sandwiches at church and all the shit.
Yeah.
When you went to college, you started to condition your mind for more opportunity, started conditioning your mind for what consequences actually mean and how they could affect and throw off your trajectory in life. When you was learning all those things, I was getting felonies and, getting all this shit. So the person who is educated and has a capacity intellectually to understand what's required versus the person who doesn't is the difference between success.
Yeah. Okay.
So, not saying that college made you more successful, but it gave you more options, which is the point of the conversation, is opportunity.
Yeah.
So if I don't give myself opportunities, the day I said, hey, cuz, I'm finna go do stand-up comedy, cuz all this just game banging and going to jail and all, fuck this. That was my decision to go to college per se, because that's what I wanted to do, because that's what my dream was. And when I actually took the steps to achieve it, success came, opportunities came. Now I'm famous. Now I'm on TV. Now the whole city supports and loves me and all this shit. But before that, I was just a nigga going to jail, a nigga on the street, fucking hoes, and doing nothing with my life.
They said we both wasn't in special ed. He was a lot smarter than me.
No. We both wasn't special ed.
We grew up together. We didn't go to school together.
Okay.
So,
I'll take that.
Yeah.
But I definitely had special ed class for sure. And it was embarrassing and it was uncomfortable because I was popular and I didn't have any challenges academically, but just on paper, being a crack baby, ward of the state, child that's acting out in school, they put me in there for behavior purposes, which was whatever, easy A's as far as I was concerned.
Okay,
Yeah.
so at some point, started like made a transition from going backwards, as you called it, to going forward.
Yeah.
What was the missing puzzle piece that made you stop going this way and make you start going this way?
Well, when I said me and Wendell was going forward together, I actually was going forward. So I had an education in the suburbs. I knew better. I had discipline. I had structure. I had to go to sleep at 8 o'clock in high school.
Okay.
So I was programmed to be disciplined all the while. So in my upbringing, the discipline and the structure and the awareness of consequence was always embedded in me from church, from school, you know, from my parent, my grandma raising me with that belt. So I was conditioned, but there are people who don't have that conditioning. They don't have a dual environment to grow up in like I did. I was going to church on the east side. I lived on the east side, moved to the west side, went to school in the suburbs, and then started traveling the world as an adult. Those type of experiences open us up to different opportunities than not doing those things. I don't even
I
know
agree
that I
with
can
that.
achieve them.
I definitely agree with that. I can agree. I think seeing things like that's what made me different. Like I was able to just see shit. My cousin was in the NFL. Money. I said, oh shit, this is what money do. Then I went to Morehouse and I said, oh shit, this is what like I'm meeting niggas from New
But
York
I
and
want to
like
tell you
different
that when
perspectives.
we say I went to Morehouse so casually. Only time I went to Morehouse was to take a fade with a nigga slap my bitch.
I think it should be said casually.
But that's not a casual accomplishment though. It should
be
be.
though.
It should be, but if we was going on shoulds, bro, I should be getting
Power.
some head right now.
It's power in like. And I guess
I just don't feel like it's fair to take my success and apply it to the masses.
But see,
Because
I challenge that. You know what I'm saying? I challenge that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, you know what I'm saying, we talk about exposure. You know what I'm saying? For me, outside of going off to college, that was the first time I've ever went anywhere outside of Vegas. So I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, the overly exposure. What happened is
that
I
was you
got
getting the overly
but
exposure window. That's still
but
something that's admirable. Like, damn, he
no
been
no
at
no.
college.
But no, you know what I'm saying, that did become, but initially, you know what I'm saying, it was the fact that, because I was going down the same lane everybody else was going down, but what happened was, you know what I'm saying, and this is, I think, was the change, the turning point for me, is where I almost got sentenced for some shit I didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? And that was my turning point. My turning point was I was looking at an armed robbery case, you know what I'm saying? I end up going to trial and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I end up winning. But that was the turning point for me where I realized that I could be, you know what I'm saying, set up just like anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't even do anything. So I'm like, if I did something, I can imagine how much time they're going to give me. And that was the turning point for me. But a lot of times, instead of that being a turning point, we look at that as, oh, I got off. This is the way to keep going.
No, but your upbringing told you about consequences, and your awareness of consequences and being in that situation made you make decisions that, even though you were innocent in that situation, I don't even want to be in that situation no more. So all of my actions are going to reflect that of something that doesn't land me in jail.
Yeah.
But that's how I look. I kind of call myself active because active means that I'm participating, but I'm not inactive. I'm a gangbanger right now with all of the success that I have. Like, how did I
No,
get here?
I was definitely not a street nigga. That's definitely not what I was. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, my family, I'm just looking at the comments. My family, you know what I'm saying, I lived in a household where everybody in my family gangbang.
They
You
say,
know what I'm saying?
cuz said I was smarter than y'all, but had some classes and had a good upbringing. Nah, nigga grew up in the slums, cuz. Straight
Yeah,
up.
I was definitely nowhere near a street nigga. What happens is my family, you know what I'm saying, that just so happens when your family ties, you know what I'm saying, to gang banging, you unfortunately start to fall in the trap because you feel like that's a part of life. But it was me waking up realizing this shit ain't it. This ain't it. I want more for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this ain't it. I'm seeing daddy in jail for 19 years. You know what I'm saying? Family members getting killed, going in and out of jail. I'm like, nigga, this ain't for me.
But why?
This is
Why
what
did
helped
you make
me
that
start this
decision?
thing. Huh?
Why did you make that decision?
Because, you know what I'm saying, I started to look at life and like, damn, you know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, they continue to go in and out this door.
But how do
you know what I'm saying?
How do you look at life like that when, like you just said, game banging faux tray or AFC or whatever the fuck hood you live in is a part of life and is normal? That's normalized. How do you take something that's normalized and say, I'm looking at life differently? This isn't cool.
I think you just do it.
I'm not asking how you did it, how he did it, how I did it. How does somebody who didn't do it do it?
I'm saying, just do it.
Yeah,
It gotta be something. It gotta be something. It gotta be something in your mind that's making you desire that change or that difference.
I think everybody desires the change. Everybody's not willing to do the work that it takes in order to get the results.
And what does the work? And what does the work look like?
The work is, you know what I'm saying, building yourself. It's like going to the gym.
The work is everything you don't want to do.
That's exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, not hang out in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I want to be here. I'm gonna just do this. It's like going to the gym. Everybody want to get in shape. Everybody want to have an ultimate body, but nobody want to do the abs. Why? Because it hurt. The work hurts. Me sitting there having to teach myself how to read, going in the library, writing THE, the keep doing that until it sink into my mind. I could be out, you know what I'm saying, turning up, partying. But that's the reason I made the change, because I started to do the work. The work isn't easy, and that's what most people move past, the work.
So I literally woke up this morning, pissed, got my I always listen to audio. Too. First thing I see, DJ Academics beefing with whatever that one frat dude is. Click on it. I'm listening to it. First thing in my ear in the morning. And the thought in the back of my mind was, nigga, you know you need to turn on an audio book. Get some positive shit. It's a couple audio books I want to listen to. I was like, that's what you need. The thought in the back of my mind. But started it. I listened to academics. You know what I'm saying? The work it's there. We know what to do, I feel like. We know there's a voice in our head at least there's a voice in my head at all times. And it's like either you follow it or you don't. It's way harder to do the right thing, but if you do the right thing, I think it leads to better results always. It's just hard to do it. And it's harder to do it, and me and bro was just talking about this, it's harder to do it when your environment doesn't enforce it.
Yep. Yes, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, looking at it, because what happens is you get over sensationalized by what's going on. Like my brothers, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my brothers went the same path my daddy went, doing large part that, you know what I'm saying, my daddy had a lot of money. He had low riders, he had a bunch of women, and it was like, damn, that looked good. But what he kept doing was going in and out of jail. And I realized he'll have it, then he won't have it. He'll have it, then he won't have it. And I wanted to put myself in a position to where now I have it and I continue to have it. But what happens is the work, you know what I'm saying? The work is where, you know what I'm saying, it's important. I ain't got to worry about the police kicking my door in now.
Let me hold a couple dollars, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, you know what I'm saying? But it took growth, it took maturity, it took me doing things that I didn't want to do. My homies was turning up. I wanted to turn up. But I realized I had to do something that was different to get me to a different place.
And I also think it takes, to me, it feels like I'm big on words and what we say. So we got to stop, like, the shit I was talking about the other day where we like, yo, we got to work twice as hard just to get crumbs. Like, I think the shit that we say is so poisonous. You know what I mean? Us saying, like, even conversation like, man, it's so much more harder, or we ain't got no opportunities. If we keep preaching that shit, we ain't ever gonna see it. You know what I mean? We gotta, like, somebody has to actively, it could be a group, what is it? 2 minds, 3 people. If we just like, yo, we gonna forever speak on what's positive in the hood and lean on that, then we'll stop focusing on the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that is so real. But growing up, we gotta hear it and see it. You know what I mean? Somebody has to create it. Somebody has to create it.
And I agree. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is a viral clip that went around of these 5 friends. They got together and they said, we're going to put $50 together, you know what I'm saying, for us to buy a property. They all did that for 2 years. They was able to buy their own, you know what I'm saying, buy a property, and now they buy multiple properties. What happens is it's the mindset, the mind shift change. What happens is we'll go spend $300 on a pair of Jordans, but won't do nothing for our future. That's the hard work. It's easy to go put $200 on a pair, $300 on a pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 on a Gucci purse. Go on, you know what I'm saying? Blow money on a Vegas trip, but yet won't take the time to put some bread aside to build for the future.
You can't get a Gucci bag for $1,000.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, I'm not wasting my money on that shit. So.
500, right?
Let me say, I'm not wasting my money on that. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I can hold on to my dollars. But
if I walk in with this Gucci, you got to put the right price on that, my brother. Like, this is 45. Don't disrespect the pimping.
but you know what I'm saying, you're right. But that's what happens is we'll go, you know what I'm saying, tax time getting ready to come around. People getting ready to get their taxes. The first thing they're not thinking about, all right, how do I make sure I never have to struggle again with this money that I'm getting? The first thing they're thinking, like, shit, I'm about to try to get me a new car. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to buy me these new shoes. I'm about to kill them. I seen a nigga who had a bunch of jewelry on, you know what I'm saying, asking for money. He's like, nigga, I can't show these niggas I'm broke. It's a mindset. A mindset. I gotta act like I have it instead of really working to get it. Mindset. And a lot of times we won't change the mindset. That's the reason why in the hood we continue to lose. I'm not saying that from a point like, oh, I'm here now. I got this much money now. I'm living this kind of lifestyle now. You know what I'm saying? I get to live in this community now. So now I'm looking down on you. No, I lived there. I know what it feel like to go across the street to the store to bust a food stamp. You know what I'm saying? To go give my family members the change.
And you know what I think? I think some people are just supposed to be broke. Like some people supposed to be fat, some people supposed to be pretty, some people like I think that collectively we all have our challenges in life, and we are what we are based on our environment, our upbringing, and our thoughts, for sure. Our thoughts most importantly, but some people just supposed, like, I always thought that growing up, like, damn, why I didn't start where these motherfuckers started at. And some people are just supposed to be that. Some people supposed to start off broke and end up rich. Some people start off rich and end up broke. Some people are alcoholics. Some people are destined crackheads. I get that choices bring us to our destination, but the reality is that these functions have to take place in life.
And I think that you're on the right path. I think supposed to is the wrong word. I think some people will be broke because they won't make the certain decisions. And I think that's just what it comes down to. I don't know if they're supposed to be.
But I mean, if you're not supposed to be, then you won't be. I started off broke on crack. I started off on crack. Like, we laugh at that, like, oh, like, it didn't affect you because you was a baby. You don't remember. I started off on crack, cuz.
Supposed to stay there, but you made it out because you made the right decision.
No, I wasn't supposed to stay there. I was supposed to become a success because I did.
But it was because you decide. It's a decision. I don't care, you know what I'm saying, on any point. Like I play football. I made a decision to play football. I didn't have to play football. Just like you don't have to continue to go down the path you're going. You can say, oh yeah, I'm doing well as a comedian, actor. I'm doing well in this area, and then you can turn around and just like, I don't want to do this no more. It's a decision. Every day you wake up, and you have to make a decision. I'm gonna decide to either go forward, or I'm gonna decide to go backwards. But the decision I make is about me. I was just giving a speech that I was that the other day where I was talking about I thought life was trying to bury me. Growing up, you know what I'm saying? I talked about all the shit that I went through, but I realized through my growth, through my, you know what I'm saying, through me building myself, through me working on myself, that life wasn't trying to bury me. Life was trying to plant me. I just didn't understand that I was a seed. So everything that I went through helped me grow into who I am. And that's a lot of times we forget what we're going through is either here to bury us or help us grow, but we get to make the choice. No one gets to make the choice for you. You get to make the choice on that.
Wendell, the only issue I'm having with that is that there is an intellectual capacity that's not equal across the board, that when you feeling buried can muster up the thought to say I'm being planted. That encouraged me hearing that as a successful man. Like, damn, like, nigga, in order to grow, like, you know what it takes to have the mentality to think that way?
It takes,
That's what I'm saying.
but it's like he didn't get that in the moment. He got that reflecting.
It's over time. Like I said, in the moment, at times I felt like I was about to lose my mind. I'm hungry.
Yeah, y'all not
I don't know where my
listening
next
to what I'm
meal coming
saying,
from.
cuz I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for
Right.
us three to have a mentality of understanding and being blessed with the gift of knowledge and all this shit, and then just act all casually like it's that's for everybody, or that everybody was afforded those same experiences that trigger success, or that like, I don't think it's that simple. I think that everybody can, though. That is what I do believe, that everybody can. But I think, like you said, I have to sit there at the library and teach myself the. Do you know how many people not gonna ever sit there and teach myself the?
Yeah.
I agree with you, because you don't want to tell anybody like that their experience isn't hard. But I think I'm a fundamental believer that if you have breath in your body, that you are going through one of the most toughest experiences of all time, which is just living life. It's hard. You know what I mean? There's things that have taken place in my life that I have not told even my mother. You get what I mean? Like, there's things that, and I think that's for everybody, where it's tough. And so, although I don't want to take anybody's experiences away, I also wouldn't want to give anybody the ability to be like, well, my life is harder than others.
No, that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying those different elements, like, so everything you went through, we all three went through different experiences.
Yep.
It could have been harder for me to meet y'all at the same point. Now,
Yep.
it being harder to meet y'all at the same point doesn't mean that I don't have the capability of getting to the same point. It just means that the things that are required for me to get to that point are so extreme and so out of reach mentally that I can't grasp the concepts to be able to put the mindset together to be able to move forward to get to the point. Does that make sense?
It does, but it's perspective. Like, my
Is that
little sister,
perspective if I can't read something?
Yeah.
came into the
What happens is it is a perspective in today's world. If you can't read something, if you can speak, you can talk to your phone and it'll read it back for you. You know what I'm saying? What happens is in today's world, the opportunities are limitless. You know what I'm saying? It's not when we grew up where I had to literally go in the library and teach myself, you know what I'm saying, how to read. You know what I'm saying? Now you can talk to your phone. You can turn your phone into your personal assistant.
Wendell,
Yes.
if you couldn't read and you taught yourself how to read, there's no evidence that you could still read, bro. If you can't read, how you know you're right?
No, you said how to.
I was making a joke. I was making a joke.
No. But I want to talk on that point. What happens is, like you said, I would hear somebody say the. I would take that word the, and I use but I use words that I started to build to where I end up having, you know what I'm saying, the capacity to, I see that word now. I know how to spell sports now. I know how to spell, you know what I'm saying, the different things that eventually to where it opened my vocabulary up, you know what I'm saying, to where I was able to read. But at first I couldn't do that.
I also think no matter what, like I said, we all got crazy problems. The one thing everybody has, correct me if I'm wrong, and the one thing that we all used, we all made the decision that we was going to get whatever we set our minds to. Like, I don't, Wendell had no power or whatever to spell the word the, but this nigga was like, yo, I'm going to learn how to read. He didn't have the phone, whether he didn't have a car, he made sure he got to the library, and I think everyone has that ability to at
I
least
don't
go
think
through it.
everybody has the drive. Like there are things that we're overlooking that we have naturally, despite our
Such as
circumstances. That
what? What?
remember when I said I believe everybody can get to the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it takes a lot out of me. It takes a different form of discipline. I may not have drive. I may not have motivation. And then not saying that I can't be motivated, but because I'm naturally, you could be like Wendell's determination could be his gift
Mm-hmm.
that God gave him that empowered him to get to the same point me and you got to.
I think that that's real though.
Ah,
Like,
Yeah,
oh, God
but
gave me,
but
God didn't give me motivation, nigga. I'm just a sicko in my mind to
no, but
think
but
that
if God didn't give you motivation, he gave you natural raw talent that got you to the same point, probably faster or just as fast as me because you had
I'm just a lunatic, and I don't care if it's a gun to my head. I'm gonna make it. That's all you need. That's my
that's
opinion. All you need is
because that's what you were blessed with. Somebody doesn't have that motivation.
let's
It's
see,
niggas in the
but
gym shredded up. What? How did they have? They may have more of it than me to be like, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I can't get up. I'm not saying that if I'm not pushed or encouraged to do it, but naturally, somebody who's naturally motivated to do it, they're gonna get up and do it. It's gonna be an easy flow. It's less resistance for that person.
Steve, but
naturally there though.
hold on. This is where, you know what I'm saying, I think, you know what I'm saying, it splits up. It's like if you give a person a lemon, somebody gonna take that lemon, they gonna taste it, they gonna be like, this is sour and I never want it again. There's somebody else that's gonna take that same lemon and say, if I add a little something to this, you know what I'm saying, I can mess around and make a lemon, you know what I'm saying, cake, you know what I'm saying, recipe book. I can make lemon cakes, lemon pies, but what happens is it's a mindset. I have to want to do it. And, you know what I'm saying?
Let me
I have to
get,
build up
let me
the
help.
appetite to want to do it.
This is the last because I'm an individual who accepts the doctrine that y'all saying to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be known that I'm just being the devil's advocate for the people that I'm connected to that I know
I
don't
agree.
have.
I agree. I
Okay.
agree. I'm
Okay.
with that. I'm with that.
Sometimes when life gives you lemons, you have to
Yep.
make lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
You can lemon cake book.
Right,
You don't have to just make lemonade.
right. What I'm saying is,
I get a lemon drop.
what I'm saying is sometimes life gives you lemonade and you're required to make lemons. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to make lemon books and cakes and candies and pastries and lemonade out of lemons. But how difficult is it to make lemons out of lemonade is what I'm saying. Now just listen to what I just said.
No. I grasp that. I grasp that.
And that's all I'm really saying is some people are going to be required to do the imaginable.
Yep.
But it's possible. It's possible. I know it's possible because I'm possible.
Yep.
All I'm saying is when you take that for face value, we all can say it's not possible to make lemons out of lemonade.
It is though.
And I said that before I said it wasn't possible. But when I say face value for what it is, and you take that mentality and you like, well, look, it's a seed in the lemonade. That's the way you think. But somebody at face value doesn't have the intellectual capacity to realize it's a seed floating in the lemonade.
Uh-huh. Or even if it's not a,
Even if it's not a
to get the lemon.
though.
wait, even if it's not a seed in the lemonade, what happens is having the mentality, the mindset to where I don't have the stuff right now because life only gave me lemonade. What I'm gonna do is sell this lemonade so I can go get enough money, you know what I'm saying, to get the seeds, to plant the tree, to live the life that I want to live. It's gonna take a longer process.
Now I had the thought that it was a seed floating in lemonade. You had the thought to sell the lemonade to buy lemons. You surely got 5 different thoughts on how to make lemons from lemonade. What I'm telling you is, it's a nigga that's gonna look at that word column and say, that's not figure outable. And that's the type of person that I'm telling you is the difference between the three of us and the mass majority of people who won't reach success. Based on mentality. You've been conditioned to think about selling the lemonade for money. I'm conditioned to think about the seed floating in the lemonade. You're conditioned to be like, you know what? You could do it like this. Woo, woo, woo. What I'm saying is, you could be at the top condition to say, hey, this lemonade was a lemon. So as long as I can serve this lemonade, this is a lemon. Because it derived from the lemon. You could be a philosophizing ass nigga and say it is a lemon.
But to me though, and shout out to Beyond Reasons for the they bought a badge. To me, two differences. The group of men, us who are conditioned to think, how can this work and how can I make it succeed? Meaning we're thinking abundantly. The other side is it's not going to work. They're not thinking, how can it work? No matter, that's the whole point. I don't care if I'm in the Congo in Africa, there's no way to America. The thought process still has to be, how can I get to where I want to get to? Even if you don't get there.
And what I'm saying is there's people, and it's sad. It's sad. I wish that it could just click for like, there are people who are never going to weigh things out. There's never going to process, and it's not like they're not capable, because I believe wholeheartedly that anybody could accomplish anything, but the conditioning that's required to think past your condition and your reality is 1 in a million, my nigga, and nobody's gonna change that thought. We just three happen to be 1 in a million who think outside of that circumstance. Because when you in your circumstance, when you think about, damn, how I'm gonna pay the rent, all the times you got the rent paid when you didn't know how you was gonna pay it, when you didn't know how you was gonna pay it, you look back when you was 23 and the rent didn't get paid, that was like not even that hard how it got figured out. You asked your sister and your auntie and they looked out, and then you budgeted better. You didn't go to the club next time.
So let me ask you this then. With what you're saying, when it comes to trying to they saying my speaking going in and out. It's going in and out.
It is, but it's in more than it's out, Paul.
Okay. Maybe it's bad. I took my earphone out. But
yeah.
My question to you then is, okay, cool. What is your advice to certain people, to those? You might look at a person and be like, in your mind, like, yo, you'll never get it. What can you tell them that will help them cross the bridge? Or is there nothing?
I don't say now. I'm never saying they never gonna get it. I'm saying we identifying that every individual has a conditioning that stops them from unlocking the things to start their process, my nigga.
So, but with people having, you know what I'm saying, having that, you know what I'm saying, with people having that, go ahead.
No, it's funny though, because I get what he's saying, because my mind is so conditioned where I'm just like,
exactly.
I'm always just trying to find a positive way.
Exactly.
But no matter what, it comes down to like, look, I've had struggles in my life,
but it's worth.
And the truth is, if you do not figure, I don't care what's going on, whatever. Like, nigga, you ain't got your mama put you on a porch as a baby and dropped you off at a crack person's house. Like, whatever your story is, at the end of the day, it's a dog-eat-dog world. If you don't overcome it and figure out how to get over it, then you're not going to succeed.
But that's the part that we're just putting on the individual, and we're giving this advice that's not.
Oh, he broke up.
Yeah, he looked like he breaking up. Until you know what I'm saying, until he come back. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, you know what I'm saying, trying to put the advice on, you know what I'm saying, an individual.
No, I'm here. I just had to turn my Wi-Fi off. You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to put that thought on, you know what I'm saying, everybody, what happens is, you know what I'm saying, we all have the ability to win. What happens is, a lot of times, it's even within myself. I have to fight that feeling that, oh, I don't want to work out. Oh, I don't want to get up and do this. Oh, I don't want to get up and do that. We all have that feeling. So that because we all have that feeling, and we continue to fight it and go after it, you know what I'm saying, we can continue to have what we want. But a lot of times people, you know what I'm saying, us as humans won't do the work necessary.
And it's man, I love this shit because it's so many. It's life. There's no rules to this, and so it's like one. I want to talk to a point. He said